So currently I am curator and lecturer in visual arts at Abertay University. And I really kind of just got into that through seizing opportunities for myself. So being brave, taking chances and kind of elbowing my way into various positions, seeing an opportunity coming up and just going for it. It's a bit scary at the time, but I think it's always worth it to push yourself. You know, if you see a gap in the market and you think that there's something missing, then go and make it happen. Well, growing up in Dundee, I think I've always felt like there was a real creative buzz that just inherently people have always been kind of creative and proactive within the community, but certainly that feels like it's amplified and it's you know, on the up. I guess just it feels like the light is being shone on Dundee and that people are really beginning to see its potential and harness that.
So I think creativity plays a massive part in Dundee's regeneration. And I suppose the V&A Dundee Museum, at the heart of it is, you know, it's a creative venture, but that's not everything. It's about us all kind of working together to give this massive creative offer to all the young people, and as well as everyone else within the city. So while you're in school, if you are interested in something, there's always a teacher that you can probably go and ask, or a member of staff that you can go and ask. So I would say don't be afraid to ask the question about, like, if you're interested in photography or film or design or drama, just go and ask the question, how do I get involved? Is there anything going on after school? Even now, sort of 30 years after leaving school, I'm still thinking, well, wonder what else I can be doing within this sector. So that really does still excite me quite a lot. I think there's always new things that you can discover, no matter how old you are, basically.
So I'm a graphic and brand designer. Mostly that involves me sitting on my arse all day. But I help businesses solve problems through creative solutions. I create logos, I create marketing materials, things that they can promote their business to their target customers or audience. Just by my nature, I'm quite a shy person, so it takes me quite a lot to put myself out there. But what I've pushed myself to do over the past 3 to 5 years is say yes to a lot more collaborations and working with other people. And I think if you do that from the start, I mean, I'm 43 now and I wish I'd done this 20 years ago, by saying yes to things, it opens up so many doors and takes you into areas that you really didn't think that you would go into as a creative person in the creative industry. I personally am working with clients in New Zealand, Australia, South Africa and America, and I'm based in an office in Dundee. You just don't know where going down a creative path will take you in the world today.
My name is Joan Clevillier and I'm a dancer and a choreographer. And a choreographer is a person that creates dances and then we perform them in front of an audience. I started dancing when I was 16 in Barcelona, where I come from, and I knew nothing about dance. I liked amateur dramatics, so I had done a little bit of that, but I had never done dance. And when I went into a summer school and I loved it and got more and more involved, and in the end went through the path of training as a dancer and becoming a professional dancer. Here in Dundee, you've got lots of opportunities. You have classes, evening classes that you can join, which are, very low cost or even free, and you can find them at Scottish School of Contemporary Dance, or you can find them at Dundee Rep, where Scottish Dance Theatre is based. And there are also many different schools where you can do many different styles. Often we're very used to use our minds only when we think about how to solve problems, the problems of the world we live in, and actually using our bodies, our creativity, our imagination, you can really have a really strong effect in the communities around you, and it's such a joy to see that happening in front of you.
Lovely, filling up all the space, head up. Don't get caught walking in a circle. So you're walking with purpose, you know exactly where you're going. If this is 80%, I'd like you to take it up to 100%. Stop. Lovely, very nice. This time I'm going to give you a couple more instructions. So if I say change, you're going to have a sharp change in direction. If I say person, you're going to stop and point to another person in the room, and then I'll say go, and we'll move again, but the same pace, the same direction, the same conviction, okay? And go.
I think an important thing to know in any sort of creative industry or any job or any part of life really is that sometimes it's okay for things not to work, and it's okay to fail, because I think it's much more interesting and it's much more exciting to try something, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. At least you've tried something new. I think a lot of the creative industries would be really dull if everyone just kept doing the same thing again and again because it worked. I think what we're finding more and more now is that there's such a high number of young people who want to get involved in the creative industries brilliantly, but you need to have some more than just school and college and uni. So it's about, you know, if you're interested in drama, go into your local youth theatre, your local drama group, your local musical theatre society, and get involved in that way. And obviously go and see stuff, you know, go to the theatre, go and see dance, go and watch films, be inspired. I don't think you can really be passionate about the creative industries or theatre if you're not engaging with it and watching it. So that's one of the most important things, I would say.
Lovely, well done coming, guys. Nice one.
I think work in the creative industries because it's just the best. No, I think that if you are one of the people who ends up lucky enough to really love your job, then that's something really special that not a lot of people have. Unfortunately, I wish everybody did. I wish everybody could love their job the same way I know I love mine. And I think that if you are using a skill that you are passionate about, then that is going to drive you. And I think that working in the creative industries challenges you every day, and there's always something new, and I think that's what keeps you interested. So I would say if you are considering working in the creative industries, go for it.